good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. So this is our NPO3 project, which is beta testers, where we are asked to find the tool and then determine its functionalities, features that is related to digital forensics. And we have selected Recuva here as our tool of choice, since it has the capability of file recovery and even secure file deletion. So the tool was created by the same makers of CCleaner or defragner. So the main features of this tool is file recovery from damaged disks, deep scan of buried files, and secure deletion of files, as mentioned earlier. We'll be using the the free version of Recuva, which contains the advanced file recovery. Unfortunately, this version does not include the virtual hard drive support, which I think probably is associated to being able to mount disk images, so that you'll be able to use disk images instead of actual live disks. As we know, there are advantages to doing analysis of a dead disk or by an image than a live disk. So I've already installed Recuva here. So this is the advanced mode of Recuva. Usually users would be seeing this instead, which is a wizard, where they will be walked through the process of setting up Recuva in a more simpler manner. So here you can select which files your Recuva will look for, and here your Recuva will ask for where it should locate files from. Okay. And then here it asks for a deep scan, okay, if you want to enable or disable such a feature. So we'll be instead using the advanced mode. Okay. So here are the files, the two files that we'll be experimenting with. So we'll be pasting these files to this external hard drive here. Okay, let it copy first. So I've tested it earlier using one music video, and it worked. So I'll be demonstrating it once again just to prove that it actually works. So we'll be deleting one file via recycle bin, which is your iBurn. So let's delete it via recycle bin, and the other one would be permanently. Okay. So here it is, this file here. So I'll be permanently deleting it via recycle bin. Now we expect that it will be able to see these files and even so recover it as well. So let's do a quick scan. It will analyze the damage to see if it's recoverable or not. It was noticed upon earlier testing that Recuva works best on non-active disks, or those disks that are not used by Windows actively. Now, so the files are here actually. This file and this file are what I believe the two files we just deleted earlier on. Recuva also offers the features of having info and header to be seen. So if we can see here, I don't know if you can read, but it says here it's Matroska, which is an MKV format, Matroska video, something like that. So files that are MKV are denoted with the header Matroska. And MP4, well, MP4 is still here. So let's try and recover this. 2 files. Going to C. So it is recommended, by the way, for you to extract the files away from the disk itself, which is E in this case. So we'll be putting it into drive C instead, and let's put it into recovered. These are the recovered files. Okay. Now if we open one of these, yeah, it's still as is. So it was recovered. Okay. So that's for external hard drives. When I tested it using Drive D, which is part of Windows, this system, it has issues when in terms of recovering already. The tool will indicate that it is excellent in terms of its state, i.e. it's recoverable, supposedly, with perfect condition. But once you recovered it, it doesn't actually open correctly, like the application says it's corrupted or something. So that's the problem. I can also try other files as well. As you can see, there are a lot of MKV files because these a lot of anime for me, to be honest. But there's that. Also, Recuva, recovering files is a hit or miss game. Sometimes you'll be able to recover files, sometimes you don't. But for Recuva's purposes, for Recuva's features, it still has a digital forensics aspect to it, because you'll be able to see files that are previously written in the system. At least you have some traces of it somewhere in the disk, which can be used to determine if a file once existed in the system or not, as long as it is not overly overwritten. So for example, here we have clinical partners. It's an image actually, despite it being saying Matroska. The image here was once an image showing partners of a certain company, for example. This is one of the courses in business. So it says it's unrecoverable. The reason being it was overwritten by an MKV file already. So that's yeah. So it says here that it was overwritten by an OB as recording, and it was 40 file clusters overwritten. So it makes it unrecoverable already. It also has the simplified comment whether which file overwritten a certain file, or whether the file has been securely deleted. That could be by means of deleting the file header, or by securely deleting, which means completely overwritten na yung file. Now, as mentioned earlier, Recuva has also the feature of secure file deletion. It can be seen through here, overwrites. So you have the simple overwrite, one single pass. The file will be deleted, or overwritten rather, on single pass. The USDOB require standard, which is 3 passes. The US NSA standard, which is 7 passes of overwriting, and then Gutman, which is 25 passes. So for example, you want to overwrite, say, a 1 file. If I say go to my disk here and rescan it again. So here are the 2 files. We can choose to select secure overwrite highlighted. Okay. It will be overwritten, and it will say that it will be unrecoverable. For now, this is set as single pass. So if we try to export this, it cannot be Yeah, this is the tendency of corrupted files. When Windows cannot determine what file is it, but it knows what file extension it has. Once you open it, it doesn't contain anything anymore. It may eat up storage, but it doesn't contain anything. It will be gibberish for the computer. So as you can see, when I open it using MPC, it says cannot render file, which means it cannot be opened properly at least. Yeah, there. And that means I have successfully overwritten the file. So that was done on a simple override. But then we could try these other three as well. But surely it will take more time than we